Alright, hello, this is Marie Diaries and I'm here to do a video. Alright, but before I get into this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in to guide me, protect me always, 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clearest view of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, and things, including ill will, intent, negative intent. I ask that you return it back to wherever, whomever, wherever it needs to go, people, places, and things. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. All right, so I come here to do another reading, another video. All right, this will be another missing persons reading. All right, 111 on the recording. So how do I start? I feel like I'll be getting nervous now doing these readings, but I guess it's because I want to help, but then at the same time I'm just nervous, just overall nervous for whatever reason. Maybe that could be something significant for this reading. All right, so this reading is in regards to the young lady that is missing right now out of Maryland, Hatesville. Her name is Dacara Thompson. All right, I don't know why I'm getting something about Hatesville. I don't know, I'm getting something about that. Just that name right there is just something is like a bell, like an alarm, like ringing to me. I don't know if there's a lot of certain stuff going on in that particular area or something like that. But I was just getting that when I seen on the missing poster for where she went missing at. I don't know, I'm getting something about that, but I don't know if it's like really anything significant. I did ask, should I do this reading? All right, and a lot of cards came out. Some of the cards that came out from the Magic 8 deck was Drama is Draining. We got Take Action. Help is on the way. And we also had Stop Stalling. I did, right off the bat, I did end up getting 3 yeses and 2 no's. So I got 3 yeses and I got 2 no's. All right, so I'm going to do the reading. But yeah, Drama is Draining. That was like one of the main ones that came out, was Drama is Draining. All right, I'll get to these cards in a minute. So let's just put these off to the side. Got to put them in the way that I seen them, or the way that they was showing up to me. All right, I end up getting some questions. Some questions was coming in. So I wrote them down. Right now I have 5 questions that was coming up for me to ask in regards to her whereabouts, in regards to Dacara Thompson's whereabouts. Let's see. I have the tarot right here. I'm going to start off with this deck. Let's use the Major Arcana deck. I might use the one of my other handmade decks, whether it's the Oracle Basket or one of these other handmade decks. But yeah, let's get into this. All right, so she went missing, or she was last seen after she left her father's house, her parents' house, telling them that she was going to get gas and she was going to be back. That's what I just saw when I was looking up, Googling her name and stuff. The Hangman in Pisces just turned over. Drama is Draining. I'm going to put these other ones off to the side. Here, I do have a candle lit. I have a white candle lit. All right, because I am definitely sending my prayers that she come home, that they find her soon, immediately, you know, everything. All right, something about an emperor could be significant. You got the emperor in Aries and the temperance in Sagittarius. I see the justice from the bottom of the deck, bottom of the tarot deck. Let's see, I'm gonna put this down here. What do we need to see from the major arcana deck in regards to Dacara, Thompson? What do we need to see for the overall energy? Can we get like 4 cards? Okay, so we have the moon in Pisces coming out first. We have the moon in Pisces. I'm not even gonna hold you. She reminded me of somebody that I went to school with. She's also reminding me of, I feel like if I had a daughter, she would look like her. But she's also reminding me of a young lady that I did a missing persons reading on. Her reading is still in my playlist and it's still public. The young girl, what was her name? Maria or Marie. I forgot what her first name, but it's definitely in my playlist. Hold on a minute, let me find it. All right, so I figured out who it was. All right, so in my playlist that I have for the worldly readings, I did a reading on a young lady back in, I did like 2 videos, at least 2 or 3 videos on her. Her name was Felicia Marie Johnson. All right, so if you remember that was back in 2022. All right, I did a reading on her. And you know, she was what was that, down in Florida or somewhere like that, and she went to for a job or something, and she was going somewhere, and then like I think after she went to that place, she ended up going missing. So it's just like they resemble each other to me. She's also reminded me of Shanquella Robinson. I think that's the other person I'm thinking of. It's 11 o'clock p.m. when I'm recording this. I know I'm all over the place right now, but it's what, we in September now. September 2nd, 2025 when I'm recording this. But yeah, she reminds me of Felicia Marie Johnson, and she also reminds me of Shanquella Robinson. I hope I'm saying her whole name right. But she reminded me of them 2 young ladies, all right? So we had the moon in Pisces that came out first. So I feel like that's confirmation of, you know, I did see like 1 or 2 videos online, like, you know, actual like news videos or whatever, or other channels doing videos in regards to her going missing. So I feel like the moon in Pisces is symbolizing that one video that I saw when they were showing her, like, it was like a camera showing her leaving her car, and then she also faced the car. She faced the car in the opposite direction of like, you know, like, I know, so you know, I don't know how it is in other states and stuff, but like they don't, you know, with the fire hydrant thing, they don't necessarily be wanting you to park the car. So I don't know if that was like her trying to send a message or something, or she didn't know, or she didn't notice it. Again, like I said, she faced the car. I believe it was wasn't it facing in the direction of where she was going, like what it showed on camera? The way she was going, that's the way the front of the car was facing, right? So I don't know, something about that could be, I don't know what the significance is about that. Could we get 3 more cards for the overall energy in regards to Dacara Thompson? Could we get 3 more cards from this deck for the overall energy? We have the Death in Scorpio. Alright, let's get 2 more for the overall energy in regards to when she was last seen, when she left her car. We have the Empress in reverse, which is in Taurus. So we have Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus energy out here. Could we get one more for the overall energy in regards to Dacara Thompson and her last being seen, her going missing? Give me one more for the overall energy from the Major Arcana deck for this reading. We have the Strength in Leo. All right. So the Strength in Leo is coming out. Back of the deck, you have the Hermit in Virgo. I'm getting something about directions. I don't know why I'm getting that. Something about directions. I don't know if somebody was giving her directions for something, or something about directions could be significant. I'm not really sure why the Empress is coming out in the reverse. I don't know what's the reason for that. All right, so yeah, sorry about that. I have paused the video. So yeah, I think I was saying last, I'm not sure why the Empress is coming out in the reverse. All right, I think I want to do the spread first, and then I'll ask the questions that I wrote down, the 5 questions. All right, I'm gonna probably more than likely break this into 2 videos, because yeah, I'm gonna do it like I'm a 40 minutes, and then I'll go 40 minutes in another video, or a second video, or you know, a continuation to this video. So let's clarify the moon in regards to Dacara Thompson and her going missing on August the 22nd, 2025. We got the 6 of Cups. So I'm getting something about a secret meetup, or somebody she knew from like school or something like that. Yeah, you had the Ace of Swords at the back of the deck. All right. This could have been a childhood friend, a high school friend, a college friend, whoever the 6 of Cups could represent to her. All right. Clarify the death in Scorpio in regards to her going missing August the 22nd. Clarify. We have the Emperor coming out in the reverse. I'm seeing him in the reverse. We got the 4 of Swords at the back of the deck. So the Emperor in the reverse, with the 4 of Swords. All right. This Emperor could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, the 9 of Swords came out sideways with the 10 of Pentacles. Clarify the Empress in reverse in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify the Empress in reverse. Why is the Empress in reverse in regards to Dacara Thompson? Page of Swords. Was there some type of information that wasn't truthful or about her, or was she coming to meet this person to like clear up some type of information or something? Or I don't know, like, you know how young people or just people in relationships in general, you know, they might go to a meetup place to discuss something, talk about something, and then she was probably like, you know, I'm gonna go. So, you know, this person is communicating with her on the phone, obviously, probably, and she's meeting that person up somewhere or wherever they telling her to come, and then she's expecting to go back to her car, or, you know, go back to her car because that was what she told her father, right? That she was going to get gas and then she was going to come back to the car. Clarify the strength in Leo for the energy in regards to Dacara Thompson. you had the Two of Cups. I'm telling you, I feel like it's, I don't know if this is a new person or somebody she already knew. With the three, what's that? The Three of Wands. She could have been waiting for this person, or they was waiting for her. Yeah, and she traveled towards them. The Chariot in Cancer with the Five of Cups, Seven of Wands. So she could have traveled to this person. Five of Swords. To like, I feel like with that Five of Swords, like I said, to clear up some type of something, that drama or something that was going on. And it didn't necessarily have to be drama, but some kind of, I'm getting misunderstanding, miscommunication about her or something like that. Because the Empress came out in the reverse. So I'm not, again, I don't know why that would come out in the reverse, but I'm feeling like it's maybe something about clearing something up or something in regards to her or something like that. Clarify the Moon in Pisces again in regards to Dacara, Thompson. Whoa, that just slid over there. The Nine of Wands is coming out in the reverse. It slid over there, right over here by the stuff I got over here. Nine of Wands in reverse. Like they wanted her to come by herself, and whoever this was, something about they didn't want her to have her defenses up or something like that. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Death card, and Rebirth. Queen of Wands is behind that. So you got the Three of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords, and that's the Two of Wands. Again, I feel like she definitely traveled to this person. Maybe she was going to clear up something with this person, whoever they were, about some type of something that she may have felt was a betrayal, or vice versa, or the person might felt like it was a betrayal or something like that. And I don't feel like this person had to be older. I don't know why I'm getting that. This could be somebody that was around her age, or maybe like a year or two or a few years older, but not too much older. All right. But this Emperor, this person is in the reverse. So I don't feel like this was somebody that, yeah, they probably don't, either they don't have kids, or I'm getting like something about them not being, excuse me, my voice be getting, how you say, breaking up or whatever. I mean, I don't know if I want to say that, but I mean, it's like somebody that not mature, or just that like they're not a father figure yet. Yeah, so I don't know. This person definitely could be a water sign. You got the Death and Rebirth, Queen of Wands, Four of Wands. Yeah, I definitely feel like she could have met this person at some type of property or some type of location that they only knew about, or what's that whole thing with the iPhones? You could send messages and then they'll disappear. So I don't know if there's some there should be a reason to. I'm getting to check her phone if possible. If you could see what was on her phone, messages, locations, so forth like that. But that Nine of Wands did fly right on top of this, or it flew over there towards her. So I definitely feel like the picture I got in the notebook, I feel like somebody didn't want her to have her defensives up, or like I'm also getting about her stuff. Like they said she left everything in her car, and the only thing she took was her phone, right? So clarify the Death card in Scorpio in regards to Dacara, Thompson, please. And thank you. Clarify the Death in Scorpio. The Ace of Swords. You have the Sun and the Nine of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm getting emotional right now, so just excuse me. There's something about this Emperor in the reverse. I don't know who this male energy is, and it's crazy. It's so crazy. The Chariot in the reverse. I don't mean to say that like that, but like I'm literally realizing that the Empress and the Emperor is in the reverse. Clarify the Empress in reverse in regards to Dacara. Thompson, please. All right, we have the Queen of Swords. That was the only one that's coming out faced up. The Queen of Swords under the Page of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like she went there to clear something up or something like that. We got the Six of Pentacles with the Two of Swords. The Hierophant is at the back of the deck. I see the Judgment and Leo from the bottom of the deck. I see the Magician off on the side of the deck. So I don't know if she was an air sign or she was a water sign, but somebody could be a water sign, somebody could be an air sign, or this is just the energy. I mean, the overall energy from the major arcanas is Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo, with Virgo and the Hermit at the back of the deck. Clarify the Strength in Leo. The Temperance. Yeah, I think she wanted to go there to talk to somebody, whoever this person is, to like balance something out, or this could be somebody she just met, or this is something new. This Ace of Cups, Star, Two of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, I feel like something in the beginning. So maybe she didn't know this person that long. If this is not somebody from the past, this is somebody that she didn't know that long, or maybe she just met them. I don't know if she might have met this person like right after she came from the gas, or I want to say right after she came from the gas station, or when she was at the gas station. I don't know. It could be either or. Clarify the Moon in Pisces. The King of Wands. Y'all see that's the card that's faced up. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right. You also have the Ace of Cups. Yeah, so this person definitely Ace of Cups to the Three of Swords. This is somebody that definitely and then you know the Emperor is in Aries, so this person could definitely possibly be a fire sign, or they could be a Scorpio. Clarify the Death card in Scorpio in regards to Dacara. Thompson. You have the Chariot, which is in Cancer. I'm getting something in regards to the head or the face or something like that right now. You also have the King of Cups with the Six of Pentacles. I don't know what kind of, you know, what kind of stuff she was like into or whatever. With that Six of Pentacles, I'm getting something about that. Or maybe that's this male energy. That's his energy coming up. Could be. Yeah, the Sun in reverse just came out. The Hierophant at the back of the deck. I don't know if this person had her come to like a you know what spot. You know, a DRUG spot. House, whatever like that. I don't know. I don't know how Maryland is like, you know, how it's set up, or, you know, this is something I'm just getting right now. So if it don't resonate, don't take it. Clarify the Empress in reverse in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify the Empress in reverse. The Ace of Cups just came out with the Three of Swords. Page of Wands. The Empress coming up from the top of the deck. What needs to be seen or shown to clarify the Empress in reverse in regards to Dacara Thompson? Can we get one card, please, and thank you? To clarify the Empress in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I definitely feel like she went there. So this person could have messaged her, you know, called her, whatever. Or maybe they exchanged numbers. If this is not somebody new, I definitely feel like somebody could have had her come somewhere, some type of home, or she met them somewhere and then she got in their car. Clarify the strength in Leo in regards to Dacara Thompson. You got the Knight of Pentacles that turned over. We got the Wheel of Fortune. You had the Four of Pentacles. Oh, so the Knight of Pentacles turned over with the Moon. I feel like something about a plan. Then you had the Knight of Swords. Something about a plan. A strategic plan, a hidden plan. I don't know. Maybe this person could be like 4 years older than her. If this is somebody around her age. We got the Death and Rebirth at the back of the deck again. All right, let's do another row, please, and thank you. Clarify the Moon in Pisces in regards to Dacara Thompson. We had the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like there could be something about travel. She left her car there and took her phone, so I feel like there's a possibility she could have gotten in the car, in another car. You got the Queen of Cups that turned in reverse with the Page of Cups. The Sun, and then you have the Hermit in Virgo with the Four of Pentacles. All right, probably not showing it right. Clarify the Death in Scorpio in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify the Death in Scorpio in regards to Dacara Thompson, please and thank you. We got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, this definitely was some type of work or plan, or maybe this could be somebody that she worked with. When I was like, I don't know if anything about the company Amazon could be significant. When I was, just before I came on here to do I see 11:27 on the alarm clock. When I was going to come on here and was looking for a picture, you know, when you put in the missing person's name, you know, more than likely they have a couple pictures that has been posted to the internet. And then all of a sudden something popped up for Amazon. So I don't know if that's significant. That may or may not be significant. Clarify the Empress in reverse in regards to Dacara Thompson. The Five of Swords. Seven of Cups. There was some confusion about something. About some type of plan, a hidden plan. Like something could have been hidden from her. Or there was some kind of confusion about something that could have happened at work. That was like, that she was coming to confront this person about. Yeah, Four of Swords came out. Death and Rebirth. And then, I don't know, something else could have happened. I'm praying to God that this is not that. I am hoping and praying that they do find her alive. All right, but you do have the Four of Swords, Death card, Death and Rebirth, Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, followed by the Four of Cups. But I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like this could be somebody that she possibly knew from work or something, and then maybe she seen them while she was at the gas station or something like that. That's one possibility of what I'm getting. Or this could be somebody new that she met when she went to the gas station. Like, you know, they exchanged numbers or something like that. Whatever have you. Seven of Pentacles. And like all out of nowhere, they was telling her to, you know, meet them somewhere. And when she met them somewhere, she left her car and got in another car. That's what I'm getting. Aside from the other thing, what I just said. Clarify the strength in Leo. Just seen the Five of Wands. Clarify the strength in Leo. We have the Magician. The Tower. The Eight of Swords in reverse with the Two of Wands in reverse. Three of Swords. I feel like with the Magician being under the Strength card, excuse me, it's three under the Two of Cups. So under the Strength in Leo, you had the Two of Cups, the Temperance, the Wheel of Fortune, and you had the Magician. I feel like this person could have been, they could have been feeling like, how you say, that like a lot, they had a lot of feeling like they was gonna be able to manipulate something, or I don't know, something with this magician energy. Yeah, I just see the Page of Wands in regards to some type of message or information or new idea or something. I don't know. Nine of Wands, Nine of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups. Okay, I'm going to go to 40 minutes. We at 33 minutes right now. Then I'm going to do another video. Or maybe I should just go to like 45. I'm going to go to like 45 minutes. Alright, let's do one more row. King of Cups is coming out in the reverse. The Lovers is at the back of the deck. Clarify the Moon in Pisces again in regards to Dacara Thompson. In the background, I heard you know how a car or a truck be like, that has those, when you back it up, it makes that noise. What, like a tow truck? You know, a car that when the car gets repoed or something. I don't know. I'm getting something about that with that car or that noise I heard in the background. Four of Wands at the back of the deck. Dacara Thompson. Clarify the Moon in Pisces in regards to this energy, in regards to her last seen and going missing. Clarify the Moon in Pisces. Okay, you got the Six of Wands I see first. Four of Swords behind that. Ten of Pentacles is turned over in the deck. So it'll be Ten of Pentacles, Four of Swords, the Hangman, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. I also see the Moon card, and I see the Three of Cups. Yeah, so this definitely, this person, Ten of Wands at the back of the deck. This person definitely, something about 10 days is significant. I see the Hermit in Virgo. Split the deck, Ten of Wands to the Hermit in Virgo. Something about 10 days. Clarify the death card in Scorpio in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify the death in Scorpio. Three of Swords comes out. So I feel like either there could have been something that happened, Justice in Libra. There could have been something that happened 3 to 8 weeks ago. If this is somebody she knew from work, or this is somebody she just, either somebody from work or somebody that she just, like, they was new, somebody knew that she was communicating with and so forth. Clarify the Empress in the reverse. And I'm also getting this Empress in reverse could be somebody else. This don't have to necessarily be her. Energy could be somebody else. Clarify the Empress in reverse in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify the Empress in reverse. Please and thank you. Oh, the Sun just came out sideways. You have the Five of Cups. So under the Empress in reverse, you have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords, or excuse me, the Empress in reverse, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in the upright with the Five of Cups in the upright. So everything was in the upright except for the Empress in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse. And then the Sun in Leo just came out sideways. The World is facing towards the Three of Cups with the Lovers, Two of Wands. Getting something about a third party, closing something out with a third party. Maybe that's what she was coming to communicate, discuss with that person. Like, you know, making a decision. Something about a baby mother. Something about a baby mother. Or I don't know if it was something about her being, you know, allegedly, all right, with child. I don't know. All right, clarify the Sun in Leo in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify the Sun in Leo. Yeah, okay, so now we have this Three of Pentacles just came out in reverse. The Sun is still at the back of the deck. It's coming out in reverse on top of the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords. And it's also on top of the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Work something out, I'm getting. Something was not a victory with working something out. Queen of Cups. There could be something about a Queen of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. That's turned in the middle of the deck. Or she could be that Queen of Cups. Something about maybe that night she was coming to like surrender her feelings or something. Or, I don't, you know, give up on a relationship. Maybe even if this was something new, or maybe this was something that was already, you know. Okay, so if this is not somebody from work, could this been somebody she knew from like for like 8 years or something? I don't know. I'm getting that with the Eight of Pentacles. But then you also, you know, you do have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this could have been somebody she knew for 8 years, but was in a relationship with them for 3 years, or maybe what, less than 3 years, something like that. That's what I'm getting. Hold on. All right, so I pulled 2 decks out, and when I pulled the 2 decks out, this card, it went back to this card. It says, move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. So something about that may or may not be significant. All right, let's clarify. This is the Oracle deck, Romeo and Juliet Oracle deck. Clarify the Moon in Pisces in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify the Moon in Pisces. We got secret help. Secret help, it says secrets or keeping. So it says keeping secrets and anonymous goodwill. So keeping, comma, I had to think about what that was. Keeping, comma, secrets, comma, anonymous goodwill. So I don't know if she was like coming to help somebody out. That's what I'm getting now from that. Yeah, look. The nurse, kindness, loving, realistic. All right. But then at the back of the deck, you have revenge, punishment, compensation, counter attack. Clarify the death card in Scorpio in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify. You got the metaphor of love, flirt, seduction. So yeah, like I said, this person could have been like getting her to that location. Like she could have met them while she was at the gas station, or she knew this person prior to her going to the gas station, and then they had her meet them somewhere, and then she got in a vehicle with them, or she went into a house with them or something. I see 11:40 on the alarm clock right now. Clarify the Empress in reverse in regards to the Dacara Thompson. Clarify the Empress in reverse. All right, we got forced marriage, loss of freedom, excessive interference. I hope this is not a situation where somebody was married and, like, you know, they wasn't being honest about that, and then they got her in some type of situation. It's a horn just went off in the background. We got solitude, so that may be a confirmation. We got solitude, calm down, listen to your inner voice, reduce anxiety, and then behind that you got Prince Esculus, protection, kindness, undertake with Juliet, inner strength, independence. All right, those is at the back of the deck right now. So those is at the back of the deck. Clarify the strength in Leo in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify the strength in Leo. Oh, wow. We got fake death, disguise, concealment, keeping secrets, hidden truth. Wooing is at the back of the deck. Seek, search. So seek, comma, search, comma, encounter, comma, chase. Behind solitude, Prince Esculus, and Juliet again. Clarify the moon in Pisces again in regards to Dacara Thompson. Clarify the moon in Pisces. And it's falling on right on top of fake death. It's coming out in the reverse. We got step forward, which is, it came out in the reverse. That talks about accelerate, bring forward, make progress. But that came out in the reverse. We got banishment at the back of the deck and masquerade ball. Banishment is severing ties, protection from further injury. Masquerade ball, a night of passion, embracing a whole new identity. Capulet, fatherly love, controlling dogmatism. Clarify the death in Scorpio in regards to Dacara Thompson. That's falling on top of step forward in reverse. We have the nurse, kindness, loving, realistic. So something could have transpired. All right. You have Juliet, inner strength, independence. Faria Lawrence, wise, trustworthy, caring, optimistic, confession of love, say I love you, dream, seeking help, patience, marriage. Okay, so I don't know what this marriage energy is coming up at. Cause she's 19, so if you know, you know where I'm what I'm saying. I don't know. Okay, so clarify the Empress in reverse in regards to Dacara Thompson. We got, oh my God. Misunderstanding is coming out. Right under forced marriage, misinterpretation, misinformation, ineffective communication. So there was definitely something about, and it's all under the Empress in reverse with the Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Five of Swords, and the Five of Cups. So somebody could have been feeling like they was in regret because they wasn't being forthtelling about them being in a marriage, or if this is not a marriage, just whatever type of relationship this is. Okay, I don't know if this was something, well, if it wasn't a marriage, if it was something that was just platonic, business, or, you know, romantic, without it being a marriage, but there could be something about a marriage. I don't know. So maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding about that. Clarify the strength in Leo in regards to Dacara Thompson. Oh, wow, that just flipped around. Time to say goodbye. And then at the back of the deck, you have say I love, or excuse me, love at first sight, twin flame, mirror souls. Behind that, you have Rosalind, conserve, chastity, serious, formal. All right, fear, betray. So I don't know if it's like wherever she ended up going, I don't know if it could have been somebody that was there other than just this male masculine energy. All right, it could have been a masculine energy and this another female, and then she, you know, like, I don't know, but I'm getting that. Okay, I'm gonna come back and do part 2.